So in the starting of episode 2, we see that Lee comes to the company, and after seeing his new designs, he proudly says that no one can copy us because we are the best. And then he goes and meets Tae, and looking at the photos, he starts saying that how we started from a small shop and today how fast we are moving towards success. Tae says that yes, because your taste in design is very good. But Lee gives credit to Tae that without your hard work all this was not possible. In the next scene, a grand photo shoot was going on, where Lee helps them. After that, when he came near the elevator and as soon as the door opened, he sees in front of him none other than our female lead Ron. And this was also the first time in Ren's life when she was seeing her crush, that is her bias Lee, face to face. Just then Tae comes there and starts looking at both of them. Actually, Tae had come to return Ren her wallet. Ren does not notice at first but then takes the wallet and starts thanking him. Just then Lee very lovingly asks that, "Are you not coming inside?" So hearing this, Ren got very nervous and went inside with nervousness. Then when both were in the elevator, Ren was saying to herself that I have to be brave, meaning I should not do anything weird. So there Lee, seeing her ID card, asks that, "Are you a new employee here? But at yesterday's dinner you were not there." Ren, whose hands were shaking, gets shocked and says that yesterday I drank a little too much, that is why I went home. So Lee smiles and says okay, now let us work together, and shakes hands with Ren. Ren was so happy as if it was a dream. Then when she came outside and said bye to Lee, here Lee's eyes fall on her necklace. Seeing it, he was a little surprised, and then as soon as the door closed, Ren started screaming loudly with happiness and jumping that finally I met Lee. In the next scene, we see Lee in the parking area, who, remembering that necklace, starts looking at his bracelet. Then he went into a past scene, where it is shown that Lee in a workshop was making that same necklace with his own hands. Just then the owner comes there and asks that you come here every day. Is this your new career? So Lee smiles and says that yes, now anyway it has been many years since DNX group disbanded, so I should start new work. Anyway, now no one will even remember us. Just then the door opens and there Ron comes, who, seeing that same necklace kept there, decides to buy it, which Lee had made. So she tells the owner that I want this necklace because today is my birthday, so please tell me what is its price. But the owner refuses, that it is not for sale, but if you want you can make it yourself because we do not sell anything here but customers make something for themselves. Ren says but the design on it is special because this same design my favorite idol makes in his signature, so that is why I wanted it. So then hearing this, when Lee comes outside and sees Ren's bag, there were many DNX badges on it, so he understood that this girl is my fan. But Ren went from there sadly that she could not buy it. In the present time, remembering all this, Lee starts saying to himself that oh, so that was you. Meaning Lee had already recognized Ren. On the other hand, Ren says bye to her colleagues and goes home, so her friends start saying that Ren is looking a little extra happy today. Then we see Ren going home, and on the way she sees Lee's poster and stops there and starts talking to him. Then she comes home and coming home tells her friends everything, that today in the office Lee shook hands with her. So then friends also get badly shocked that did this really happen? You're so lucky. So Ren says that yes, if you want you can smell the fragrance of my hand and check. But as soon as her friend holds her hand, Ren starts pulling her hand back. Then in the conversation the topic of Ren's necklace comes up, which she feels that superstar Lee himself gifted her. Then in the flashback we see that when Ren had gone from that shop sadly, just then a boy hiding his face came running to her, who was none other than Lee. He gifted Ren that necklace saying happy birthday, and then he left from there. Ren did not understand anything at first, but then she realized that this was none other than superstar Lee. Meanwhile the scene shifts to the company, where Mayong tells all employees that according to Lee's rule every year the company chooses a best employee, who is sent on an overseas trip. Ren asks surprisingly that does Lee also go along? So then Mayong tells that yes. So Ren asks that well, who decides this best employee? Mayong told that CEO Mr. Tae. So hearing this, first Ren's face fell. But now because the question was about going on a trip with Lee, so coming back home she decides that she will impress Tae and become the best employee so that she can go on the trip with Lee. Next day in the office Ren asks Mayong that what all does Tae like? Mayong asks that but why are you asking all this? So Ren makes an excuse that to win the CEO's trust because on the very first day my impression got bad in front of him. So then Mayong believed Ren's words and started telling her many things about Tae. And after this Ren gets on the mission of impressing Tae. First she makes his favorite coffee for Tae and brings it, but Tae refuses to take it. Then she found out that Tae goes to the terrace for sunlight, so she reaches there too. But Tae rudely says that why do you keep coming in front of me? Get away from here. So then her face fell. Then she praises Tae's shirt and tie, but Tae ignores her completely and comes to his cabin. But coming here he starts looking at himself in the mirror, as if Ren's words had a little effect on him. Just then someone came into the cabin to tell Tae about Ran, and he was speaking very softly. So Tae says that here there are only the two of us. So why are you speaking so softly? So then he tells that Run had herself left the job from SC Corporation, meaning there was no reason to leave the job. So maybe she has come here to spy. So then Tae started thinking carefully about this. On the other hand, Run tells her friends at home that she failed in impressing Tae. Just then they got a news that Tae and Lee are dating each other, and all this was written by the same reporter who had seen Tae and Lee together. Run was shocked reading this. So she screams and says that no, this cannot happen because in the past Lee himself said that in school time he liked a senior of his, so he cannot be gay. In the next scene, Tae comes running to his home, where Lee was sleeping on the bed. Tae wakes him up and says come outside and eat food. So Lee, while drinking soup, starts saying that wow, your mom also used to make the same soup. I got reminded of her. So then Tae suddenly goes quiet, because of which Lee felt that he should not have mentioned Tae's mom. After that, Tae starts going to the office and tells Lee that remember to clean the house. Just then Lee gives Tae a gift box which someone had given him, saying that if you feel hungry then eat this. Tae comes to the office and when he opens that box there were cupcakes in it, out of which he eats one. But as soon as he takes out the second one, a girl's panty came out from it and a letter in which was written I love you. Tae angrily throws that box away. Just then Run comes into the cabin and says sir, the meeting is ready. So then Tae quickly hides that box and calls Lee, and starts saying that come to the office and take this nonsense thing away from here. Then in the meeting everyone talks about going camping for the new fashion show, and its photo shoot. Tae asks that who will go? So Ren immediately says that I will go. Haein, who was earlier trying to impress Tae, says that Ren is inexperienced so she will make a mistake, so I will go. But Tae does not give attention to Haein and tells Ren that be ready at 2 o'clock, we will go together. After the meeting Ren comes to Tae's cabin but Tae was not there. So Ren starts looking at the photo on the wall in which Tae was staring at Lee. Ren starts having doubts again. Is the news true that these two like each other? Just then her eyes fall on the love letter in which Lee's name was written. So Ren gets even more surprised that this means surely something is going on between these two. Just then Tae comes there, after which both leave in the car for the camping site. On the way Tae asks that you have so much talent, then why did you come to Apollo? So then Ren says because I wanted to know what I like and anyway I also had to meet someone. Tae asks that whom? But Ren changes the topic and asks that why did you come to Apollo? Tae says first I came because of a certain person but now Apollo is everything to me. Ren thinks in her mind that is that person Lee? Meaning we both are the same who came to Apollo Company because of our love Lee. After reaching the camping site both see that all models were doing ramp walk, but one girl slips. Staff asks that will someone check if there is moisture on stage? So Ren says that I will check. Tae stops her but Ren does not listen. She goes on the stage and says that see sir, nothing happened to me. Meaning now the stage is completely dry. But just as she was giving poses her balance went off and she was about to fall. But just then Tae quickly comes near her and saves her. Both start looking into each other's eyes. Then feeling a little awkward they move away. On the other hand, Lee was promoting his film with an actress Yunan. But after the media left Yunan starts troubling Lee and asks that what did you do with my gift and why do you ignore my calls now? This means that panty box was given by this girl to Lee. Lee says that a lot of time has passed since our breakup, and I had feelings for you but there was never love. So Yunan starts insisting that I will not give you a breakup. So Lee got troubled because Yunan is his ex-girlfriend whose nature Lee did not like, and now he wants to go away from her. But Yunan is a little psycho who is just not letting go of Lee. Meanwhile in the car Lee's call comes to Tae. Lee says where are you? Are you missing me? Because last night we spent together. So hearing this the senses of Run sitting in the car fly away. Her doubt had now turned into certainty. So there Tae also quickly cuts the call and cannot understand why Lee keeps troubling him all the time. After coming to the office Ren plays DNX's song and explains to herself that even though there is something going on between Tae and Lee but I should not think about all this. But I should complete my remaining work and leave from here. And then when she was working, just then Lee comes there so Run got badly shocked seeing him. Lee says it seems you have been a very big fan of DNX group. That is why even after so many years today also you are listening to DNX's song. Ren says nothing and then later accepts this fact. So Lee asks well who was your bias? And then coming very close to her said that was it not me? So then also Ren just stood there quietly and accepts this. So Lee gets very happy and says that see I knew that your favorite is me. Then he holds Ren's hand and with a pen writes his personal mobile number on her hand, saying that you must call me and then left from here. While Ren just stands there shocked, meaning she was very happy. And then when she came home and told Mimi and C about this, both of them get shocked that did this really happen? meaning both of them could not believe that Lee himself gave his number to Ren. Then when Ren was saving that number in her mobile, just then her friend calls on Lee's number. First Ren gets upset that why did you two do this? But when someone picked up the call and Ren bravely said that I am Ren speaking, so then on the call it is not Lee's voice that comes but Yoonan's voice comes, who says that Lee is taking a shower right now and I, his girlfriend, am speaking. Hearing this, all three of them got shocked and Ren cut the call. Both Mimi and C say sorry to Ren, but Ren says it is okay, and anyway it is a good thing that Lee has a girlfriend because being in a relationship is not a crime. So if Lee is happy then I am happy in his happiness. So hearing this, Mimi says that you are truly a real fan. But when Ren came to the washroom she was truly looking sad from the fact that Lee already likes someone else. So she starts washing off the number written on her hand. Meanwhile Yoonan removes Ren's number from the call history and says that do not know which girl it was who wanted to talk to my Lee. Then when Lee came there he surprised asks that what are you doing here? So then Yoonan says that I just came here like this, and then she left. At night while sleeping Ren thinks about Tae, that poor boss likes Lee just like me. But Lee is already dating someone else. So here Ren starts feeling bad more for Tae than for herself. Next day we see that when Ren was coming to the company, just then she sees that Tae is very carefully staring at Lee's photo. Ren goes near with coffee and showing sympathy says that please do not take tension, everything will be fine. You should just move forward, and then saying this she left. So then Tae starts looking at Ren with surprise that what is this girl's problem? Meaning why does she say such strange things? Then he tastes the coffee given by Ren. Then when his employee came here Tae told him that this poster is a little too high. People will not see it, so get it lowered. Employee agreed, and then seeing coffee near Tae asks that since when did you start drinking coffee? Meaning you did not like it, right? So then Tae says that but now I like it, and then he left from here. On the other hand, Lee, who was on his shoot, stops in between and asks his assistant that did anyone call on my number? But assistant tells that no one called. So then Lee started thinking that why did Ren not call me till now? Well, I just wanted to take her for dinner once. Meanwhile on the other side Haein out of jealousy deletes Ren's presentation folder from the system. So Ren, staying up all night, prepares the file again. When she was going home she was thinking that how did the folder get deleted? Her suspicion goes towards her senior because she was near her laptop. But then Ren said to herself that no, this cannot happen. So I should not think like this. After that when she came outside it was raining there. Ren felt that now she will have to go while getting wet. So as she moved forward just then Tae comes there and covers Ren in his umbrella. Ren gets surprised and starts looking at Tae. So then Tae said that let us walk together. For which first Ren refused, but when Tae started leaving she quickly came into his umbrella. Then both started walking together. Ren asks that why are you going home like this today? Meaning you go by your car, right? So then Tae tells that my car has gone for repairing. Ren questions Tae that have you ever made a mistake? Tae says that no, because I am not made for mistakes. So then Ren, turning her face to the side, started saying that how arrogant. But then Tae tells that in the beginning I used to make mistakes in work. But this is not a bad thing because those who work hard are the ones who make mistakes. Otherwise lazy people never do anything. So hearing this Ren gets happy. Then she says in surprise that well, we used to live nearby, but it is strange that we never cross paths with each other. So then Tae starts looking at that restaurant where Ren had created a scene in episode 1. Tae asks that looking at this place, are you remembering something? So Ren denies because that night she was very drunk, so she does not remember anything about that night. After that Ren says that my house is in front, I am going. But as she moved forward she sees that a fast bike is coming towards Tae and is about to hit him. Ren without thinking runs to Tae and pulls him to the side, because of which Tae was saved, but now both of them had come very close. So they look at each other with surprise at what happened, and just then this scene ended here. But at last Tae's scene was shown to us that when Ren was working late at night, seeing her Tae had not gone home until Ren had completed her work. Then when he saw that the weather was getting bad, so he left his car and went home by subway so that he could see Ron going home safely. At one point he felt that he could not find Ron. But then he had found Ren in the crowd, and then as soon as Ren was about to go home getting wet in the rain, just then Tae had covered Ren in the umbrella before she got wet. This means now Tae has taken interest in Ren. That is why he was taking so much care of her. And then with this very scene this part ends here.